is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Chrissy Swan Show. Hello, Jack.
Good afternoon.
I want to talk about Julia Fox, who you may remember from her very brief romance with Kanye West.
Yeah, that was quick.
It was so quick but iconic. And also, she starred in the Adam Sandler film Uncut Gems, and her talking about Uncut Gems absolutely went viral. She's revealed that she was permanently banned from Bloomingdale's big department store, a bit like Maya, after shoplifting as a teen. And we want to know, what have you been banned from? Have you ever been banned from an establishment? We haven't. We've been so well behaved our whole lives.
But you genuinely are a well-behaved person. I kind of am not.
No, you're not.
So I'm surprised I haven't been.
I reckon my 14-year-old is this close to being banned from Kmart. I really do.
Really?
Yeah, him and his lout friends go in there and play with the soccer balls, and it's an establishment. Please do not do that.
Would he do it if you were around, or does he just do it because he's with his mates?
Absolutely not. He's a good boy around his mummy. What have you been banned from? We've got a Priceline voucher with your name on it for the best caller.
Also coming up before 4 o'clock, we'll be sending someone to our Barbie screening. If you're not from Melbourne, we'll be flying you in. It's very exciting.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I can't imagine what you have to do to get banned from somewhere.
I know, because you'd have to also do something so bad it warrants staff giving a shiz about taking action. And I can imagine that's a lot of admin for staff.
That's it. There is a lot of bad behaviour in the world. So how bad have you got to be? Julia Fox was pretty bad. She stole. She stole stuff from Bloomingdale's, which is a big department store in America. Of course, Julia Fox, we know because she was Kanye West's first girlfriend after his traumatic breakdown.
From Kim.
I love that this article says Skims founder Kim Kardashian. I think she's more than that. More than that. Anyway, this is what Julia Fox had to say on the red carpet.
I actually got caught shoplifting at Bloomingdale's when I was 15, and I was permanently banned from the store. And then 8 years later, I did a little holiday campaign for them. And I remember when I walked in the morning, they asked for my ID, and I was like, oh my God, are they gonna look in the system and see that I'm banned? And they didn't. They let me in, but it's I still kind of live with that trauma.
It sounds like she really took it seriously, though, and she never darkened the door of Bloomingdale's again. I wouldn't. I'd be like, whatever, I'm going to go.
And just see what happens.
Well, how are they?
I'd be too mortified if I got turned back.
But how are they going to? I don't understand.
They'd have your face on their pinboard in the staff room.
Look, I think they're giving the staff too much credit for caring. Talia, where were you banned from?
Tinder.
You were banned from Tinder?
Yes.
What did you do?
I was trying to find a sugar daddy. And apparently that's not all right.
That's not fair, Talia. That's fair game.
No.
My God.
Not fair at all.
I'm not on any of the apps, but I remember even from the 90s when I was on the apps, or early 2000s or whatever, back when they were websites, looking for a sugar daddy is a very innocent thing to be looking for, given what else is going on those apps.
Totally.
Yeah, that's correct. That's what I thought too, but no, I got blocked.
Did you have a very rude account name?
No, it was just normal. Just my normal name.
God, that's really unusual.
I don't like that, Talia. We should take this up with Tinder head office.
You don't
I
need.
think we need to.
You don't need a sugar daddy because I'm giving you a Priceline voucher, which is...
You got a sugar mama.
You got a sugar mama. That's it. I'll be your sugar mama, Talia. Let's move on to Mike. Mike, what were you banned from?
Back in 2001, the very first season of Big Brother, I did a skydive over the top with a bunch of ice creams and dropped them into the compound.
I remember that, Mike.
I thought you might have.
And it was a really big deal because, of course, I didn't miss a frame of the first Big Brother. And I remember the skydiver, and that was you.
That was me.
So you were banned from Dreamworld.
Apparently, yes. The ice cream company, who shall not be named, they approached me to do it, so I did. Police didn't want to press charges. So the best that they could do was Dreamworld said, oh, well, we're going to ban them from coming in, but I've got yearly passes, so...
You rebel. You rebel. You got yearly passes and now you've got a Priceline voucher as well. You're going to love it. Sick. All right, let's finish off with Corey. Corey, what were you banned from?
I was banned from Crown.
Oh, you were banned from the casino. God, there's some very poor behaviour that goes on there. What did you do to earn this ban?
I only found this out like 6 months ago, and I walked into Crown and was like, oh, and then got like pulled up from the security and telling me, oh,
really?
Yeah, I got pulled up, and then I was like, what do I do? And then they gave me a letter saying that I've been banned for a year.
But tell us what you did,
But
Corey.
did they tell you why?
Yeah, I peed in the corner of an ATM.
Corey, you are a disgusting disgrace.
I know, but I didn't know. I was really drunk that night. So I didn't know.
Don't try and defend it, Corey.
That's gross. You're banned from this show too, Corey.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Who doesn't love paying less for their favourite beauty brands? Love paying less for glowing skin or love paying less for feeling better? Find great prices on everything you love only at Priceline Pharmacy.
Shop in store or online at priceline.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's clickbait.
This is a bit of a life hack for me. I watch very little on television, but I'm interested in watching stuff, but I never know where to go or what to start with. So I wait for the awards ceremonies, and then I know what shows are
What's
the
worth
best.
it.
Yeah, and same with the Oscars. When the Oscar nominations come out, I go, right, I'll choose a film from there. How long has it been since you've seen a film, seriously, in a cinema? A long time. I'm so excited for our Barbie screening.
Pre-COVID.
Really?
Yeah, it's been years.
So you're making your debut back to the cinema for our Barbie screening?
For our Barbie screening next week,
Cannot
which
wait.
we will be giving an invite away before 4 p.m.
We will too. So here are the ones, if you're a bit time poor like me, like everyone, these are the ones you got to look at. White Lotus, I have seen it.
We're talking Emmys here.
The Emmy Award nominees are out. White Lotus, Ted Lasso, if you haven't seen that, can recommend. Beef, you've watched Beef, haven't you?
Beef.
I tried to watch it. They were just too unlikable for me.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, you're awful people. I wouldn't be friends with you.
I loved how weird and different it was. That's so funny. I watched them and I'm like, yeah, they're fun. Like, they'd be fun to hang out with.
There's a big difference between you and I. The Last of Us, which I've heard wonderful things about. Only Murders in the Building with the great Martin Short, Steve Martin and Selena Gomez.
Our friend Sam Pang is obsessed with that show and I've still not watched it.
He's a Gomez man.
He is.
Barry, which has one of my favourite actors of all time, Tom Hader. Is it Tom Hader?
Yep.
Someone Hader in it, and he's Bill Hader, his name is, and he's amazing. He's also been nominated for lead actor in a comedy series. And The Bear, which is something I started but forgot. There's two Australians, probably more, but the big names that have been nominated is Sarah Snook for Succession and Murray Bartlett, who we came to know in White Lotus. You and I have just done a deep dive on him. He's been working for 100 years.
He started as like a con man on Neighbours in like the 90s.
Yeah, and he's an Australian guy. But I was like,
Yeah.
how come we're only finding out about him now and he's 52?
I feel like the White Lotus really brought him to prominence.
Absolutely. Here's a little soft spot for you. Riley Keough, Elvis Presley's granddaughter, and Lisa Marie's daughter, has been nominated for an award for her work on Daisy Jones and the Six. And I just immediately thought, how sad that her mum isn't there to.
Yeah.
So sad. Speaking of mums, I love this article, right? These two friends, this is also a little community service announcement because things are really tough out there. We met Sharon yesterday on the show, who was overwhelmed with gratitude because we paid for her kids to go on a school camp, which is something a lot of us take for granted. But it is tough out there, and it's all about thinking outside the square, which these women have done. Two single mums, both friends, Amy and Alicia. Alicia's rent was about to go up by $200 a week, which is happening everywhere at the moment.
Huge increase.
That's a massive increase, $200 a week.
Yeah. No,
That's
no
like
thanks.
nearly $1,000 PCM. It's
Yeah.
nuts. So what they decided was to move in together with their kids.
Fun.
So it's two best friends and their kids, and I just think it's like a dream come true. It's like every day would be like that gorgeous Sunday afternoon when your best friends come over and your kids are playing and they're occupied and you're just drinking coffee and chatting. That's their life now.
And I'd like to imagine they live in a 2-story house, so the adults have a level and the kids have a level. So, like, the kids can be on level 2, put a door at the top of the stairs, shut it, and then unlock it when you would like to see them.
Spoken like a true single 26-year-old.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Can we pay your bills?
Nova's Pay Your Bills.
Hello, Kyra. How do we find you this afternoon?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
I think you're about to be a whole lot better because you have contacted us via the Nova Player app and sent us a copy of a vexatious bill that you do not wish to pay. What is that?
It's my registration bill,
And how much is it?
$400.
That seems cheap. Is it for a bike?
No, just a four-cylinder vehicle.
A four-cylinder vehicle.
I love the detail, Kyra.
I love it. A sedan. Four-door sedan. Well, we are going to cover that for you, Kyra. You can wipe that off your list.
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it.
It's our pleasure.
You're so welcome. And if, like Kyra, you'd like your bill paid, all you've got to do is head to the Nova Player app and register your bills there. And I believe tomorrow is Phone Bill Friday. So if you've got a phone bill, whack it on there.
Very nice. It's time for a little round of People Are Strange. This headline made me almost dry rich. Billionaire biohacking tech guru. I mean, that's bad enough.
Isn't it?
45 years old, who injected his teen son's blood in a bizarre quest to stay young, reveals he's removed the treatment from his anti-aging protocol because it doesn't work. Fred, can I tell you, there is no greater pressure on an ageing parent than that which comes from their children. I'm fresh from the hairdressing salon today because just last night my 10-year-old Peg goes... She changes her gaze. Like normally she just looks at me in the eye and we're talking.
Yep.
And then her like focus shifts and I'm like, oh God, what is...
Can you see like the zoom in on her eye?
Yes. And it's either she's spotted a whisker or I haven't waxed my moustache in a while or the hair that grows out of my mole has been neglected. And it just catches her attention. Well, last night her face darkened, her eyes darkened, and she said, oof, you got a lot of grey hair. And I said, yes, I know. I know. I'm going to the salon tomorrow to eradicate them. So I understand the pressure on this billionaire biohacking tech guru of 45.
Imagine asking your son, I imagine my dad sitting me down and say, hey, so tomorrow we're going to go to the doctor and you're going to have blood taken from your arm and we're going to sit there together whilst it's then put in me. Like, what?
It is truly bizarre. And apparently the whole reason he started it was because there was a test done on rats and, you know, the young rats gave their blood to the old rats and the old rats really got a pep in their step.
Right.
This guy has serious mental problems, I would say, because do you know how much he spends per month? Per month,
okay.
On anti-aging.
All right, so if that was 100K, I'm going to say maybe 500K a month.
No, 100K a month. $100,000 a month on reversing the inevitable.
I respect the commitment.
Oh, no.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
We are excited because we're hosting an amazing premiere of the Barbie film. Have you seen Margot Robbie in a recreation of a lolly pink Barbie outfit from the 60s?
I have at the London or the UK premiere overnight.
My goodness.
I just want to say congratulations to whoever has done the marketing and the styling and just all of the rollout of this movie because she has served looks everywhere, even at the airport. Her Barbie suitcase.
I know. It's been absolutely extraordinary. And she's got lots of skin in the game, though, because she produced it as well.
True.
Yeah, so she's really throwing her weight behind it. Yeah.
Because I was like, what kind of other actor would care about walking out of Tullamarine?
The actor that's also a producer. But we can't wait for it. If you want to come along with us, I don't have the details in front of me, but you go to the Nova Player app.
You register your details and we could be calling you. Also, Swanee, and an exciting addition to Chrissy's Quizzy.
Yeah.
I'm going to be popping some Post Malone tickets in the bum bag.
Posty's coming to our fair shores.
It's going to be here in November.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
You are tuned into the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. Let's give away this bum bag.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
I thought the entire studio had gone off air there for a minute.
Just hit pause on the wrong thing. No stress.
Hey, Kelly, welcome.
Hello, it's great to be on your show, Chrissy.
Oh, it's great to have you on my show. And Christina, hello to you.
Hello, Chrissy, hello.
You know, I've got a little story about Christina and Christine. My birth certificate says Christine. I know, that is my actual name, but all through school I was Christina because my sister filled out my forms and she thought that Christina was a much fancier name than Christine.
Oh, my God.
And I think I agree. All right, girls. Your name is your buzzer. It's a best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game. And we'll walk away with the Money Can't Buy Chrissy Swan Show bum bag. This one's got tickets to Post Malone stuffed in them.
Oh, my gosh.
And the reason for that is because Post Malone returns for his biggest Australian concert, playing shows across the country this November. For tickets and more info, head to livenation.com.au. But Kelly or Christina, one of you will receive a double.
I love Posty. All right, here are your questions. Question number 1. On yesterday's show, we spoke about the new and amazing...
Christina.
Yes, Christina.
Wham!
Yes. Have you seen it?
Yes,
Isn't it-
I watched it last night.
Isn't it
It's
so
amazing.
wonderful?
I tell you, I've had Wake Me Up Before You Go on the radio all the time today.
I know, me too. Question number 2. Harrison Ford turns 81 today. Can you believe it? Can you also name a film that he's been in?
Christina. Kelly.
Yes, Christina.
Indiana Jones. The
Correct.
Temple of Doom.
Correct.
I loved the full name.
And the Temple of Doom. And the
All right.
Ark of the Everlasting Covenant.
2 to Christina, none to Kelly. Come on, Kelly.
I know I'm trying hard.
You are trying very hard. Question number 3. This one's for you, Kel. I can feel it in my waters. What does the abbreviation IMO stand for? It's like IRL, IMO. You're not much abbreviation, girls.
I don't know.
Stands for in my opinion.
Oh, bugger.
You might also know I'm ho. I mean, I am a ho. But IMHO is in my honest opinion.
Oh, my God.
Question number 4.
I'm ho.
I'm home. Question number 4. The nominations for which awards ceremony were released today?
Kelly.
Yes, Kelly?
Grammys?
Oh, Emmys.
Bugger.
Question number 5. What is the hardest natural substance on
Christina.
Earth? Yes, Christina, for the
Diamond.
win. Diamonds is right.
Well done, Christina.
Oh, she's so excited. The bum bag is yours and the Post Malone tickets.
Oh, my God.
Thanks for playing, Kelly. It kills me to not have a second prize for you.
I won't tell my daughter I was in with a chance for the Post Malone ticket.
Oh, my God. Now I feel like, oh, my God, it's so upset.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Swan's sweeping statements.
God, I love this. It always feels so naughty to admit something that you believe to be true that you know that most people will disagree with.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you...
Exhilarating.
I'm going to let you go first. 13 24 10, by the way. Give us a call.
I believe, now this I'm not sure, it could already be a thing, so I don't know. But I think in shopping centres or shops, there should be allocated times that are kid-free hours or 2 hours. Because like, for example, when I was in London, we visited Harrods and it was crawling with families and young children.
Yeah,
like,
because what are you supposed to do with your kids?
I don't know.
So, no.
That's not...
I would like you to investigate further your sweeping statement. Let's just say that Harrods have hours where children are not allowed. What am I supposed to do with my 3 kids when I want to go to Harrods?
I'll do you a deal. I'll make it during school hours. So like from 2 till 3.
You are ridiculous.
Children are not allowed.
There is not a parent alive that wants to go to Harrods or a department store with a child. We've got no choice. We made the choices.
Hey, it's my sweeping statement. I thought we don't judge.
It's true. I'm not allowed to fight with you. Okay, here's my sweeping statement. 13 24 10. Give us a call, by the way. Also, just give us a call if you want to attack Jack for that stupid. Here's my thing. It is the ultimate in bad manners to ask someone to get something for you when they're on holidays. Oh, you're going to London. Can you go to Harrods and get me some toffee? No.
I love
because
this.
it hangs over your head the whole holiday and you're never in the mood to get it and you ruin people's holidays.
And then you sort of have the guilt. You carry that with you when you get home.
That's right.
And you're afraid to see that person.
And I fixate on that thing.
Who asked you to get something in Bali?
My mum.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Do this, please.
Swan's sweeping statements.
Sweeping statements. What are your unpopular opinions? The most outrageous ones seem to be our favourites.
Absolutely.
Cooper, what is your... Hello?
Hello?
You want to have a word with Jack, do you, for his sweeping statement that
Hey, Cooper.
department stores should have kids-free time?
A kid-free hour.
I'm pretty mad about that actually, because that feels pretty attacking to me.
Yeah, you feel attacked, Cooper, and so you should, because how old are you?
13.
Right, he's talking about you, Coops.
But Cooper, don't you reckon when you're like a bit older, right, in your 20s, and you're with your mate talking through the shop, like you don't want kids running around you with like their mums and dads and prams and stuff? You get that? No?
They were not just like me.
Good on you, Cooper. I'm going to give you everything I've got. Is the fact of the matter. I love that you've called in. I love that you've put Jack in his place. Even though that's against the rules of sweeping statements, I'm going to make an exception
I like
for you.
it.
What have we got for Cooper?
We're going to sort something out off air for Cooper, Annie. What do you like, Cooper? What are you into at the moment?
Footy.
Footy? All right, we'll sort something footy-esque out for you. How about a like new Sharon footy?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right,
Hey,
can we be
Coops.
mates now then?
Yep, we can actually.
Love it, Cooper. Have a great day, brother.
Oh, I love a friend that you can buy. All right, Wendy, what is your sweeping statement?
Oh, hello, Christine Swan. Hello, Jackie Boy.
Hello.
My
darling.
sweeping statement is fake eyelashes look stupid on everyone.
Okay.
Even stunning people, stupid.
Hey, Christine.
I have to hold myself back from laughing when I speak to people with them on.
Do you mean those ones that you make an appointment and then they put them on lash by lash?
Yes, and they stick out and they almost poke you in the eye when you're speaking to
Wendy, don't watch Chrissy on The Masked Singer this year if you don't like false eyelashes.
them. Chrissy, you haven't. You are so beautiful
Man,
already.
they're only those glue-on ones, that last for an hour. They're not the ones. Do you know the ones I mean?
She hates them all.
Are they a respectable length? Not
Absolutely
No.
not. Absolutely not. I could see
I'm
them in
sure
my peripheral vision. I felt like Minnie Mouse. With those.
Chrissy.
I know. They look great. They look
Oh, you're
amazing.
so pretty, Chrissy.
Priceline voucher for you, Wendy. Dave, what is your sweeping statement?
Priceline have great false eyelashes too, and the glue. Hello, David.
Yeah, hi guys, how you going?
Yeah.
I actually disagree with the shopping thing. I agree with Chrissy. You take your kids because you have to, not because you want to.
Exactly. Like, who among us wants to take them to Target?
Okay.
No
You
one.
just have to.
Dave, that's
But
not
my
what you're
sweeping
called with.
statement- Oh, sorry. My sweeping statement is, on an airplane, it is perfectly acceptable to recline your seat.
Dave, I agree with you.
Same.
I know, right?
And people lose their minds over it.
Yeah, I don't mind if you're working behind me, that's fine. But if I need to lie my seat down, I'm just going to do it.
Apparently there's lots of rules, like if it's a 1 hour flight or whatever, you shouldn't do it. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Dave, but I feel like the seats are designed to be able to be reclined without really infringing on your personal space.
Well, that's what. If everyone's reclining their seats, you got the same amount of space anyway, right?
That's it, Dave.
Especially
Too right.
Like international flights, you've got to you don't want to be sitting up for Australia's so far away from everywhere.
Yeah.
That you're gonna have to lie back.
But it's sort of like, when you go to a concert and there's a great song and you want to stand up and dance, but you can't do it unless other people are standing up, and then someone else stands up and you go, great, I can stand up now. Someone's got to be the first to recline.
That is true. You'd probably have to go to the majority on that one.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, we've got a Priceline voucher for you, Dave. Let's finish with Natalie.
Yeah, hello, how you doing?
Good, mate. What is your sweeping statement?
My sweeping statement is all Mercedes drivers are arrogant.
My mum would love to hear from you, Natalie.
Barbie, let's go party.
Chrissy Swan's Barbie Vacation.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken. Thanks to Overload South Yarra. Don't miss Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling star in this year's most anticipated film, Barbie. Only in cinemas July 20.
A couple of months ago, we went to Adelaide. We took the Chrissy Swan Show on the road to visit
road
Christy and see her get married. But we didn't pop in and see you, Sarah.
No, you didn't.
We didn't, and we could have had a cream bun. You could have shown us around Victor Harbour, I'm imagining, but we didn't do that. So instead, we're going to fly you from Adelaide to Melbourne to come and enjoy the Barbie film with us.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Yes, how much fun. I cannot wait for this film. Are you the same?
I'm so excited. I know, and especially Margot Robbie. Like, who could play Barbie better?
I know. Absolutely perfect casting. We're going to fly you in. We're going to hug you when you get here.
My God.
I know. How good. And what a highlight. What a highlight for next week. And we're going to give you a beautiful night's accommodation at the Overload South Yarra. So look at you go.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. I am so excited.
Yeah, I'm so
to wear all my Barbie merch.
Yes, girl. Yes.
And we should mention Barbie is only in cinemas July 20. If you'd like an invite to our screening, jump on the Nova Player and register your details. We could be calling you tomorrow.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Clickbait.
Now, Zayn Malik from One Direction, who I think is unbelievably talented, has sat down for the first time in 6 years to have an interview. And I've listened to a fair bit of it. I was surprised. Well, I'd forgotten that he was actually the first to leave One Direction.
Yeah.
Because you just think Harry Styles took over the world, he must have been the first to leave, but he wasn't.
Nope.
Zayn was. And he opened up on why that was.
There was a lot of politics going on. Certain people were doing certain things, certain people didn't want to sign contracts. So I knew something was happening. So I just got ahead of the curve. If I'm being honest with you, I was like, I'm just going to get out of here. I think this is done. And I completely selfishly wanted to be the first person to go and make my own record. I wanted to be the first to go and do my own thing. That was the reason. And then there was obviously underlying issues like within our friendships too. We'd been together every day for 5 years and we got sick of each other, if we're being completely honest.
So fascinating.
So interesting.
You might have heard me chuckle halfway through that. It reminded me of a story of a guy that I used to work with in radio. I won't name names, but he worked in this, weird little regional radio station and he was stealing stuff like
Classic regional radio.
Left, right and centre. It was probably not even important. Probably rulers and staplers or something that he was stealing. And he got wind that he was about to be caught and fired. And so he went in, organised a meeting with the boss and said, I quit, by the way. Just so you know, I resign as of today. So
good on him.
Seems to be what Zayn has done as well. He's got wind that things are afoot and he got out first.
I reckon he properly knew Harry was about to. I think he definitely knew who it was.
Absolutely, 100% agree with you.
Also, he's looking like a full character from Prison Break.
He looks
Scary.
like he's on a watch list. Now, tomorrow, the Chrissy Swan Show is thrilled to let you know that Tina Arena is coming in.
How
and I
exciting.
feel like I love Tina Arena so much. I think I love Tina Arena more than Tina Arena does. And I need to put her through her paces and see which one of us, me or Tina Arena, knows Tina Arena better than Tina Arena.
I love this.
Okay, so this is what we're doing tomorrow. Don't miss it. Have a gorgeous Thursday.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.